If you find yourself jealous of all the hotshots you see on TV who seem to be living the good life, while you're sitting at home in your so-so apartment or house, constantly worried about how much money you're going to make this year, then this short video is going to be a breath of fresh air for you. Because I'm going to show you how you can legally, ethically, and morally take every single dollar you earn and transform it into $4 to $5 with 99.1% accuracy. This is no joke. And believe me, this isn't some scam or some shiny object that promises push-button riches but doesn't deliver. So if you're a tad skeptical, then keep reading every single word of this message to get the scoop. Just think about the extra money that happens to be in your bank account right now and multiplying it over and over again like an out-of-control virus. Well, that's what you'll be able to do once you watch every single word of this video and discover how you can have a huge bank balance like this. Best part, it's dead on accurate 99.1% of the time, and it requires no work or blood, sweat, and tears either. My name is Nathan Johnson. I guess you can say I'm one of those crack traders who knew instantly when to make a binary forex trade and when to hold off. And I've developed a software that allows you to predict price movements in the binary market with 99.1% accuracy. That means when you trade like an experienced broker or trader without the risk. Why is this? This software takes emotion out of trading. Most people think you need all this to make trades successfully, but it's been shown time and time again that trading on emotion can lead to massive losses. I mean, it's easy to react to bad news on the internet about how the world is going down the tubes, or how the economy sucks, and automatically make dumb moves in your trading account. With my software, you don't have to experience any of this. Here's what it does in 3 simple steps. It connects to my scored of redundant servers that supplies me with all the signals, all the early trends detections, and all the data needed to execute trades. The algorithm was developed by me after 9 years of trial, error, and testing, and it's right 99.1% of the time. Then it tells you exactly what trades to make. No guesswork, no fretting, and no hassle. This software leaves all emotion out of the equation, and you just place the trade and wait to make money. Then you collect your money. Depending on the trade the software triggers you to make, you could make 2 to 3 times your money instantly, or it could take several days. But rest assured, most of your trades are going to be wins. Here are just some of my trades I was able to execute using this software. So when I decided to name this software, I wanted to symbolize the fact that I can literally take $1 and convert it into $4 to $5 like clockwork. So I decided to call this software Binary Multiplier. That's because that's exactly what it does. It multiplies money out of thin air while you sit back and watch your bank account get bigger. Just think about what it would be like to have an extra $1,000, $10,000, even $100,000 in your bank account. You saw one of my screenshots above, and most of that was accomplished using just this software and a minimum of 5 minutes of work. What this means to you is that you no longer have to work hard to earn money. That's an old paradigm, probably taught by your parents and grandparents, but thanks to technology, it's now possible to have your cake and eat it too. Best part, you don't have to have thousands of dollars in your bank account either. If you have a computer, $100 in your account, and an extra 5 minutes of your time, you've got all it takes to work the Binary Multiplier software. Take a look at one of my students and what they were able to do with this software. I was able to take a mere $100 in my bank account and reinvest it 3 times to make $751 in a couple of days. That's 751% growth right there, just by pushing a couple buttons. Thanks, Nathan. Jim W. That's what Binary Multiplier can do for you, and you don't need some highbrow education or know a thing about trading in the markets. And it doesn't matter what the market conditions are. Binary Multiplier hunts for profitable trades with pinpoint accuracy, allowing you to decide how much money you want to make. That's right, this isn't some mindless robot that makes trades for you. All you have to do is click and profit. It's that simple. Here are some more results of some of my students who are regular people like you and me, but were able to really cash in thanks to Binary Multiplier. I simply got tired of the bots and outdated systems that only cleaned out my brokerage account. Binary Multiplier works because it tells you what to do without any logic or guesswork. In fact, I was able to take a mere $100 and multiply it into $3,200 in a matter of 8 days. Jason Tanner. But here's the catch. I'm only letting 50 lucky people to have access to Binary Multiplier because that's all my servers can handle. And having the software in too many hands might dilute its effect. At the same time, I wanted only a select group of people beyond the beta testers above to get access to this software. Why is this? Because I'm tired of seeing the little guy get shafted by the economy and still working a 9-to-5 job trying to get ahead. Whether or not you buy this software doesn't pad my bank account. I'll eat steak tonight and retire tonight in my 6,000 square foot house, no matter if you decided to buy or not. So to me, this isn't a selling exercise at all. You've seen the results Binary Multiplier can get. And you've seen actual results by actual people who have harnessed the power of Binary Multiplier to make real money in binary options. And even $1,000 would be a fair price for this software, but you won't have to pay that. When you take action right now, are lucky enough to be one of the first 50 people to take action on this offer, we're going to let you grab Binary Multiplier for only $27. Take action, and you can get results like Jim. Believe me, I was really skeptical. I thought this was another dysfunctional software that was going to end up wasting my money and time. But when I installed it and got 13 winning trades in a row, I was hooked. Thanks, Jim Johnson. Think about it. You don't have to be one of those caffeinated day traders who are constantly checking charts, have 3 monitors in front of them, and have CNBC playing in the background. That's just for people who would rather work for their money and stare at a computer screen for 13 hours a day. I'm talking about a life where you can flick on your computer, make a couple trades thanks to Profit Multiplier's directions, and do what you want for the rest of the day. It could be hanging out with your family, going to grab a bite to eat, or just taking the day off and goof off for a change. In other words, you have control. You don't have to listen to everyone else that says you have to slave at a 9-to-5 job to get ahead. With Binary Multiplier, you can work 5 minutes a day, or you can work 2 to 3 hours a day. It's up to you. Heck, you could even get your investment back and more with your first trade. In fact, that's exactly what Binary Multiplier is designed to do. In fact, I guarantee it. Here's why. If you're not happy with the profits Binary Multiplier rakes in, then don't worry. Just contact me and I'll refund your money, no questions asked. So you really cannot make a mistake here. Either the software works for you or you don't pay. It's that simple. And you have a whole 60 days to try out the software. Think about it. That's more than enough time to get your investment back. Just imagine being able to wake up when you want to, do what you want to, all without asking anyone's permission. Think about the freedom, both in time and money, you'll be able to enjoy. Making money doesn't have to be hard. This is the information age, where technology is able to make one extremely rich with little or no effort. And it's the exact technology that allows normal people like you and me to make a killing in binary options. So you can ignore this message and go back to your everyday life, settling for the money you're earning right now. Or you could be earning an impressive 6-figure income before the year's over, while increasing your free time. One of my mentors, Ron LeGrand, once said making money should be easy, lucrative, and fun. And there's nothing that beats being able to push a couple of buttons and watch your money multiply before your very eyes. That's what Binary Multiplier can do for you, but only if you're one of the lucky 50 that are able to get in. And if you click on the order button below and get shut out, or the page no longer exists, then I apologize in advance. We have filled our allotted quota for Binary Multiplier and we sincerely apologize. But if the page is still up, then the deal is on. You know what to do. If you've watched the video this far, then you're probably missing something. And if you're like most of my students, it's more of that green stuff you'd like to have more of in your bank account. So order right now, while it's fresh in your mind.